Good evening and welcome to State of Business on our television. I'm Chamod Fernando. Let's have a look at the headlines. Sri Lanka's tourism gets off to a strong start in 2025. President and Attorney General discuss controversial legal proceedings. Now the news in detail. President Kumar Dissanayake met with the Attorney General and officials from the Attorney General's Department at the Presidential Secretariat to discuss key legal proceedings and their broader implications yesterday.
The President emphasized the need for enhanced coordination among institutions to ensure effective law enforcement. He underlined the Attorney General's Department's pivotal role in restoring public confidence in the judiciary, stressing the importance of addressing perceptions of political interference to uphold trust in the legal process. President Dissanayake reiterated the government's commitment to preserving public expectations and ensuring fairness and equity within the judicial system. He assured that steps are being taken to strengthen trust in Sri Lanka's justice mechanisms. The discussion was attended by Justice Minister Harshana Nayanakara, Secretary to the Ministry of Public Security Ravi Senaviratne, Attorney General Parindra Ranasinghe and senior officials from the Attorney General's Department.
Sri Lanka's tourism industry began 2025 on a high note, welcoming 39,415 tourists in the first 5 days, a 21% increase compared to the 32,453 arrivals recorded during the same period in 2024. This was revealed in the latest data released by the Sri Lankan Tourism Development Authority recently.
Daily arrivals also surged to 7,883, up from 6,491 per day last year, signaling strong momentum for the sector. Russia topped the list with 6,481 arrivals. India followed closely with 6,183 tourists, and the UK ranked third, contributing 2,928 visitors. Other significant markets included Germany, Australia, the US, Poland, France, China and Netherlands. Sri Lanka aims to attract 3 million visitors in 2025 and generate $5 billion in revenue for this year. The long-term vision targets 5 million annual arrivals and earnings of $8.5 to $10 billion by 2030. In 2024, despite narrowly missing its target of 2.1 million arrivals, but achieved 2.05 million, recording the third largest arrivals in history.
President Kumar Dissanayake has appointed new chairman and board members to the 1990 Susaria Foundation, the nation's emergency ambulance service. The officials' appointment letters were presented by the Secretary to the President, Dr. Nandika Sanat Kumar Nayaka, during a ceremony at the Presidential Secretariat yesterday.
A.M.N. Ratnayake was appointed as chairman and R.J.M.A.P. Sampath and Nalin Pereira was appointed as board members. The 1990 Susaria Foundation plays a vital role in Sri Lanka's healthcare system by providing free pre-hospital emergency care services across the island. The newly appointed leadership is expected to focus on enhancing service delivery and expanding the reach of the foundation to meet the growing healthcare needs of the population.
Stay tuned, we will return after this commercial break. Welcome back. The chairman of the National Gem and Jewellery Authority, Naveen Suryarachi, said that the authority has appointed a customer relations officer for customers to make any complaints regarding the services rendered by the institution. The chairman also said that the Gem and Jewellery will establish a national gem center with laboratories, a museum and trade stall in line with technology from countries like Dubai and Thailand. The chairman said that, speaking to the media at the Facets 2025 Gem and Jewellery exhibition held in Colombo recently.
the Gem and Jewellery Authority has decided to appoint a customer relations officer in line with the government's policy for a clean Sri Lanka, so that if you have any complaints whatsoever about the services rendered by the National Gem and Jewellery Authority, there is a dedicated line and a dedicated officer to take in your complaints so that we can in future give you the best possible service in line with the Clean Sri Lanka concept of the government. So that is the first announcement, and this will be put up in our website today and in all our regional offices throughout the country. So in line with the facilities available in Thailand and Dubai, we also wish to construct a gem center which will facilitate all the lab, museum and trade stalls like what is available in Thailand. That is what we are planning to do in the future. So that will not only be a boost to the gem and jewelry industry, it will also boost tourism in Sri Lanka. In 2023, the gems and jewelry industry sector was ranked number 8 in the top 10 exports of Sri Lanka. But we are confident that with these measures, we will be able to come up to number 2 position in exports of the country in 2025.
Speaking at the event, the president of the Gem and Jewelry Association, Akram Kazim, also said that the association is actively engaged with the government to resolve the issues faced by the gem and jewelry industry of Sri Lanka. President Akram Kazim added that the Sri Lankan Gem and Jewelry Authority should partner with Sri Lanka Tourism and Sri Lankan Airlines to promote unique Sri Lankan stones.
Facets 2025 is our 31st show. We've held the show right throughout the good and bad times of this island, and we have always promoted Sri Lanka as a home of the Sri Lankan sapphire. Sri Lanka is the oldest source for fine sapphires that have been seen, displayed, exhibited and worn around the world. Some of the largest sapphires found in museums around the world are all sourced from Sri Lanka. So the exhibition has always promoted Sri Lanka, and we will continue to do so. The trade has had some issues, and we are in the process of discussing how we can solve these and improve the issues the industry is having. The government and the authorities have been in discussion, and we hope that we can have a very good scheme in the future where the ease of doing business for the gem and jewelry industry is paramount. If we can do all that, I'm sure, as the chairman of the associate NGJ said, we can improve the exports and also the employment opportunities around the island. A lot of people, I think over 650,000 is the number, minimum number that this industry is employing indirectly and directly, and we can all up it. We can make this a wonderful island, a sapphire island, and I think we should tie up with Sri Lanka Tourism and Sri Lankan Airlines to make Sri Lanka the home of sapphires.
President Anurukumar Dissanayake has appointed Nimal R. Ranawaka as the new chairman of the Official Languages Commission. The appointment letters were handed over by Secretary to the President, Dr. Nandika Sanat Kumar Nayaka, at the Presidential Secretariat recently.
The other members of the commission are Professor R.M.W. Rajapaksha, Professor Stanislaus Joseph Yogaraja and Larina Abdul Haq. The Official Languages Commission plays a key role in promoting bilingualism and trilingualism in Sri Lanka, ensuring the implementation of language policies and fostering inclusivity among diverse linguistic communities. The newly appointed members are expected to steer initiatives that enhance linguistic harmony and uphold the country's commitment to language equality.
Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on negative notes today. The all-share price index dropped by 23.96 points to close at 15,854.64 and the S&P SL 20 dropped by 15.96 points to close at 4,788.98. The turnover was over 4.5 billion rupees and over 676 million shares were traded. Up next are Forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe our channel on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.